based on a lot of evidence on thousands of papers that a plant-based diet is, in the long run, really, really the best one to be on. Short term, what you can do if you want to eat a lot of meat, and I like meat, so I wish meat was super healthy. It just turns out it isn't. But in the short run, you're putting your body in this state of abundance, right? Remember, you got abundance versus adversity. A lot of meat and fat will give you this abundance, so you'll feel good short term, and you'll probably grow muscle better. But long term, it's not, because you want to be in this adversity mimic state. So practically speaking, I've been looking at a number of foods that protect against cancer. There's really strong results there. If you take the blood of people who've been on a plant-based diet and put it on cancer cells, it can 4,000% more kill those cancer cells than someone who eats a meat-based diet. So those are really compelling. And those that are on vegan, vegetarian, and pescatarian diets, in general, live longer and are protected from about 15 different major diseases. I mean, the science is there. It's not really an argument at this point. So what I've been doing personally is I've been eating a lot more nuts, vegetables. My fridge is now full of plant-based foods. And the shock to me was how easy it was. I basically in one day said, okay, I'm not eating meat anymore, and I haven't for the most part. I mean, maybe a couple of times socially. And that's important to note. I'm not as 100% strict. Occasionally I'll break it for reasons, that I'm human and I don't mind. It's not going to hurt me. But overall, most of my food now is vegetable and plant-based. And I've also cut out dairy because it turns out that the benefits against cancer of a plant-based diet can be somewhat negated by including dairy. Yeah, so what we've discovered actually is that plants make their own survival molecules to turn on their own survival genes. And they also have mTOR and AMPK and sirtuins, the same in our bodies. And those same chemicals we've discovered, when you eat them, can activate our own survival longevity pathways. And so we can get these benefits from plants. And it's my belief, and there's a lot of evidence now, that the benefits you get from plants by eating broccoli, cruciferous vegetables, tomatoes, green tea, these are primarily through xenochromesis mechanisms, turning on our body's natural defenses, and not so much antioxidant activity. And one of the main reasons is, well, there's two main reasons. One is that antioxidants don't really have a big effect on lifespan and longevity and health in general. And that these plant molecules like ECGC from matcha tea and green tea and resveratrol from red wine, it seems coincidental, but it's not coincidental. They hit just the right pathways or the genes in the body to promote longevity and long-term health. And that requires an explanation. And it's not just simply antioxidants.